Nope. Hey! Why is it so small?
Change the filter. Change the filter. Oh my god. All right. We're starting in like really hot right now. All right. Just
Default?
No. Go to filters and uncheck every single eyeball.
Oh, that's right.
No, not from there.
Here, filters.
I think I see that. No, it's really hard for me to see it from here, but
Yeah.
4K utility, and then eyeballs. Also, hello guys.
Hey!
Hey, welcome over here. I think you only see like a sliver of the PlayStation. That's what's happening right now.
That's a tiny.
Oh, this is peak professional amateurs.
This is so good.
We will talk about what's going on in just a quick second. Right after I do a couple things here too. Yeah, all right. Whew.
Why is the face cam so tiny?
You have to change the filter.
I'm clicking on filter. Oh.
Uncheck all eyeballs.
There we go. Okay. That's what I finally found it. Yeah!
I don't even. There we go.
Yeah, we did it.
Let's go.
Alright, bring this here.
All right, there's Mark. Hey, Mark, how's it going?
Hey, Mark.
Whew. Man, it's been. You know, you wake up pretty good in the morning, and you're pretty much set to go, right? And then everything just starts happening so fast.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go ahead and just start with the introduction. So, hey guys, how's it going? My name is Justin.
I'm Christoph.
And you're watching and or listening to episode 334 of DangIT Prodcast. Here in the office with a new guest, actually.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the PlayStation 5? A little shy this one. So, please, don't mind it.
Don't mind him.
Yeah. Yeah, he just came in.
Yep, just came in, just landed.
So, Christoph, let me try to give you like a little quick story of like what happened like earlier this morning. I woke up.
Yes, you did.
It was like around like 8ish, and I just kind of went through like a usual routine minus the whole work session stuff. And it was one of those things where it's like, well, the PlayStation is supposed to be coming in around like today up to the end of the day. Pretty vague time frame.
Right.
So I don't have any idea of like what I should be doing, like as far as the whole podcast stuff, because of course this is all separate. Like this office is away from all of our other homes. So should I? And also my parents were going to be away from home. I wasn't even be aware of that. I was just hoping that they would catch this package, but but thankfully I decided to stay home for just a little bit longer, just so for it to arrive, and it kind of threw off like my entire like. I guess my whole routine, because I was supposed to prep the podcast earlier this morning.
Yep.
I did not, hence why it took a little bit longer for us to set up, and you got to see little bits of that. But in any case, it's here, and we're happy that it's here. We'll do setups after the podcast. That'll be a separate video. That'll be on YouTube, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
Meantime, Christoph, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right. I got my favorite sweatshirt on. Favorite jacket. Studied some Hangul today. Hangulko
Okay.
is the Korean language.
Oh.
In Korean.
A different dialect or such?
No, when you Korean in Korean is Hangulko.
Oh, okay. Okay, got you.
I'm learning slowly but surely.
Nice.
But don't call me Shirley.
Okay, Christoph.
Thank you.
Christoph, do you have any like very strange nicknames that you've only been called at least once in your lifetime?
Strange nicknames.
Anyone just call you just K-Dog out of the blue, or
Ooh, I've been called K-Dog.
or K-Pop?
Oh, I never been called K-Pop.
Okay, we're gonna change that.
Oh heavens. Oh heavens.
I got news for you.
Oh no. Ladasha is a real person.
Ladasha is a real person.
Korea boo. It's for class. It's a class I'm taking.
Okay.
And it's interesting to me. So shush.
Also,
So shush.
Also, I like Gressloff. You can still keep going because I don't think it's as obtrusive as when Steffi did it last time. But I like how you're chewing gum in the middle of the podcast.
You know, I just realized I was. I'm just gonna tuck it right on back, and we're just gonna vibe out.
Okay. Sorry, you now have to carry a flavor like underneath your tongue or something.
Let's go.
Let's go. It's that type of Saturday, huh?
All right. Oh, Sephi is coming in. Ready for her?
Oh yes. We're so not ready.
So not.
We should have had like our headphones ready, stuff like that. It's whatever. We're just gonna.
The headphones are right here.
Headphones are right there.
What's up, y'all?
Hello.
Sephi. Hi, Sephi.
Hello.
I like how you can hear an echo too, because the door's open too.
Yes, sir.
Good.
That was nice. One swoop. One
Just
swoop.
like,
Ha!
I had to like use all the finger strength in my middle and ring finger.
Wow. I gotta do it all. Felt like Deku for a moment.
I know, right? Like when he
100%.
threw a baseball.
Amazing.
Steffi, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right. How you guys doing?
Doing all right, all things
doing all right.
considered.
Yup.
Yeah, I slept for a really long time. I went to bed at like 9:30 last night.
Really?
What do you?
Yeah, but I woke up at like
Did you all?
maybe a little bit before 10.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Did you make sure to get your prune juice?
Oh, ha! You're so funny, Kristoff.
Make sure to
so
take your
cute.
dentures out of the fluid
Oh,
so they don't
okay.
go bad. Cause what old people do. Ha
Yeah,
ha ha.
because you're old. You get it? Ha.
Also, I forgot about the whole thumbnail that we set up. Yeah, that was just like minutes ago.
Yeah, we had
And I'm playing audio. Great.
and
I won't think about it too much. But in any case,
Anywho's
we got
In any case,
topics.
We sure do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're here.
Since we talked about what was it? My Hero.
Mahiro.
Talking about anime in general. Sephi?
The hero. Oh yeah.
Oh
I started watching Dragon Ball Super.
wow.
It's pretty good. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. It's very good. Okay?
Wow.
You would have told. Yeah.
Trainer.
Yeah. So they are literally just about to start fighting in this universe tournament. Like they're already on the
Yeah.
arena. They're there. That's where we ended it.
Mark, you reading spoilers? Anyway, or I'm sorry, reading leaks. Wow, really? So you watch? So how
Yes.
does it? Because the reason I never got into Super is just because it felt too childish. I don't know what it was about the vibe of it. It was the too many jokes off the bat. It was the animation style. It just felt like.
I feel like it started out like that, but when it gets like into like where we're at now, it gets pretty serious. There's like a point where it turns and it's still like lighthearted, but it gets like kind of serious. But I get what you're saying. Like at the beginning, it was very like, I guess happy-go-lucky. Like the stakes weren't high.
No
so to
stakes.
speak.
Goku was a farmer.
But I guess the first
and a
the
father,
first
I
two
guess.
like big arcs were movies. So this and then they just added it to the series, and they were just like, okay, this is where we're gonna start it. So it doesn't.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
so I guess it's all like anime and manga, like after the like Frieza part, and then that's it. But I don't know. I like it. I think it's pretty good. It's exciting. Okay. And I laugh, and I get mad.
Laughed, I cried. I also got really mad.
Yeah, I laughed, I cried, I got really mad.
Do they ever
laughed
explain how Gohan is an adult and married to Videl, but Goten and Trunks are still the exact same age as they were in Z?
Well, because at the end, but no, because at the end of Z, isn't that the Majin Buu thing? And then Gohan was already like a teenager, so I just assumed they probably got married like right at 18.
I believe that at
And
the very least.
so maybe Trunks and Goten looks a little bit older,
But
like
not
a tiny
even
bit older.
year. You couldn't even age him up a year.
I mean, okay, I guess so. I don't know.
It's just, I'm sorry.
There's more important things. There's more important things to worry about in this anime, like how Bulma gave birth to her daughter. Okay.
Yeah, we just
Okay?
like sped up that process.
Got that
Yeah,
going. We're
okay.
on time for this.
Let's talk about that part. Okay. Nobody wants to talk about. It happened, and they're just like, yeah, that happened. Like nobody commented on it. She was like, wow, that was so easy, and I'm like. He literally just magic words some baby out of your stomach. Like
That's nuts.
It's pretty impressive.
That's kind of
that's
wild.
wild.
Honestly, that's the future I see.
That's a
For
future.
me.
I guess
mankind.
so.
These
I
future
guess
liberals
so. And the show also makes me really hungry because of all the food they eat.
I bet that.
It's true.
It makes
Yeah,
you look tasty.
so- Yeah. So overall, it's really good.
Anaya, you can't say that. Because then explain how Gohan can age like a normal person.
Yeah, exactly.
Because Anaya saying that
Okay.
they age weird because they're Saiyans and Saiyans age weirdly. Which, okay, I'm with that. But why does Gohan age normally? Why is Gohan
The other
allowed
two.
to age, but Goten isn't?
Goten's not allowed to age.
Just give it a good time skip, like a real good time skip.
I just like you could just, but they call them this, so it's like it just gets under my skin. I don't know why. It just doesn't make sense. It's just,
Yes.
yes,
this
I
show
know
is
the
full of
world
things
with
that
like
do not make
aliens and
sense.
gods of destructions and.
I know, I know.
I get it.
whole-
I
They're more
get it.
pressing
whole-
matters.
It just
This
doesn't.
whole series
This
doesn't make
doesn't-
any sense because Piccolo blows up the moon and nobody talks about
Right.
it. Weed's just
Exactly.
magic tricks a baby out of Bulma's stomach. Nobody talks about it.
After the fact.
It is, yes.
Nobody
okay.
wants to talk about the fact
that science, like
Goku is married with 2 kids and he's never kissed a woman. Okay, although I guess Chi Chi is
Here
kissed
comes
him,
Mark.
it doesn't count.
that
Okay.
makes sense. Hold on, that makes sense.
Nothing about this series makes any sense. But that's what makes it so funny.
It's just I don't know why, but I just can't. I can't move past it. All right,
I
let me
feel
not-
it.
let me not get
And
hung
then
up
they
on it.
bring and then they bring Frieza back, and I was like, you gotta be
That's nuts.
literally shitting me right now. Like you've really got to be kidding me. Like you serious? We're bringing him back? Really?
Yeah.
It is, you know what it's for. It's for the popularity.
Yep.
They would have brought Cell back if his numbers were even higher than that.
Mhm.
I just can't believe it. Like
Yeah, dude, it's weird.
angry.
But I'm glad you like it
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
so
I
far.
do.
Where are you? What part are you on in the tournament?
They're like literally just about to start. So everybody
Oh,
showed
cool.
up.
Okay.
And they're on the arena, and so like the next episode that we're gonna watch eventually is when I'm assuming they'll actually start fighting.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Just remember, it's 45 minutes. It's going to be
Yeah,
like 20-ish
everything-
episodes.
yeah,
Swag.
seriously.
Yep. And that's the Dragon Ball way.
The tournament
The
is 48
tried and true.
minutes,
Never
so
changed.
it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild.
Mm-hmm.
But Frank says it's really good, and he's like, "There's a couple people that I think you'll like," and I was like, "Okay."
There's going to be people you'll like.
Mark, if it was only 1 or 2 years later, why are they still 7 and 8 respectively? Thank you. Okay. All right.
Yeah, they should at least be like a little taller, you know?
Or just even just verbally say that they're older. Like I'll take that. I will take a
Yeah,
verbal.
just say like, Trunks, you're a
Confirmation.
10-year-old
Check.
now, or like something, you know, like
Just
something like that. Yeah, just be like, Goten, 9-year-olds don't act like that.
Right,
And
just
then-
give
or
me
then
that. Just give me that, and I'll be
line,
alright.
something.
I will be over this. If they say that, I'll be good. But
The
anyway,
manga is still going, right? Like,
Yeah. I actually wanted
Okay.
to like segue over to that because like my only gripe with Dragon Ball like Super right now is the fact that Goku's his mindset doesn't change.
yes.
And the one that goes to a fault is the one where when it really counts to put down a villain, he's the first one out of anyone
to throw him a sensu beam.
to throw him a sensu bean.
Still doing it.
So much that I think it was Jocko who was like, "Yo, Goku, no, stop."
Stop it.
Please.
Stop it right now.
There are other lives at stake. For the love of all that's good.
Mark says I can comment, but I need to be in the call.
Don't.
We
No.
need you in the chat, Mark.
You gotta stay here, buddy.
That's your domain.
That's where you reside. That's nuts, dude. Dragon Ball is a
That's crazy.
staple.
Okay, yeah. So I guess
Yeah.
So I guess the anime ends at a certain point. will they ever adapt the rest of the manga?
We'll see. I'm pretty sure they will, considering like
It's Dragon Ball.
Yeah, it's Dragon Ball, and also the fact that like the Broly movie, so good.
It was
really
yeah.
good.
It was really fun.
That movie was really good.
No
I
plot,
watched that
but
like
the
way before I
vibes?
knew anything about the series. So I was just like, "Woo, I'm here for the ride!" But I actually really liked it.
Canonized Broly, that's kind of the best thing. Also, just the animation is so good. If they
really
if they
good.
carried that over to the next Dragon Ball Super like season, then
That's
I'd
true.
be
I
all,
forgot
I'd be all
about
for it.
I
Because
forgot about the movie, so
Yeah.
that's like what happens, I guess, after this series. I'm assuming.
yeah, because aside from Goku's personality or mindset, the animation for like Super is also kind of iffy here and there. Like when it really counts, it really
I
counts.
definitely noticed that. I definitely noticed
Fingers
that.
crossed Vegeta gets to actually
But
defeat
to be
the
fair, once I saw who was doing the animation, I kind of already knew because they also do the animation for Sailor Moon Crystal. And let me tell you, it is pretty dodgy at times. So
That's rough.
Everyone's got shiny
guess I could've-
foreheads. I mean,
They do.
yes, I forget.
And not even like Vegeta not even balding like that. Like that's crazy.
also remember the episode where he's like in a baseball uniform and you just see a stick-like arm.
Oh man, I'll never
like,
forget. I'll never forget when they roasted the frames of when the series first started.
Yeah,
I'll never forget those bad,
No.
ugly ass frames.
never forget.
Oh no.
It's truly a treasure.
Oof, oof, oof. I don't think Sevi. I don't think you actually. If you just recently started Super, I don't think you saw how bad the animation was because they redid it later.
Oh, probably,
It
yeah.
was-
Because I mean, like, it is a little dodgy at times, but it looks like pretty much okay, you know? But maybe when it first came out, it was like. It's so funny because, like, I remember, like, I guess Super came out, like, when Frank and I first started dating. Like, that's, like, right around that time.
2015, I want to say.
I think so.
Yeah, because
2016. That's when
we were, like,
Resurrection
talking
F
about
came
it,
out.
and I was like,
Yes.
oh, yeah, I actually really like this show, you know? And then he's like, oh, because he's like, I said Jiren, and then like later on he was like, who's that guy you're talking about? I forgot what he
Gyrate?
said, and I was like,
Gyros?
Jiren? I was like,
Gyros?
don't act like you don't know, like
Gyro?
you've seen
Yeah,
this series
gyros.
before. And he's
I'm
like,
hungry.
well,
Oh,
yeah,
right.
but it's been a
lamb.
while. He's like, when I first watched it, like we were first dating, and I was like, shoot, you're right.
Mm.
And he was like, wow, if you could go back and tell yourself that you would like Dragon Ball, you would say no.
Wait, Sephi, is Super your only interaction with Dragon Ball?
No, because when that
franchise?
game came out, Kakarot,
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Wow, so you're kind of new to the world.
I watched Frank play the whole thing, and he was like, "Well, this pretty much like, yeah." And he's like, "This
Entire
pretty
recap.
like, this pretty much tells a story. Like you just
It is.
you don't
It-
get any fillers. You just
Yeah.
kind of get like the main point."
Yeah, you'll pretty much you'll
I
get
was
you'll,
like, oh,
you'll
okay.
know you'll be able to do Dragon Ball trivia with the best of them if you just play through Kakarot. But
Yeah,
wow,
pretty much.
That's crazy.
So that's
I'm kind of makes me want to actually play through the game just to recap on everything.
Fam, if you play any
It's pretty
Dragon Ball
fun.
video game, you've recapped the story.
Bruh.
Tell me I'm
pretty fun
wrong.
though.
Dragon Ball Fighters.
So,
Dragon Ball 5, you got the story. Any of the Tenkaichi Budokais, you got the story.
You got the story.
so how's the PS5?
I don't know yet.
We don't know yet.
It literally just came
Oh.
in.
Yeah, we
It's
pulled
just-
up before the pod. And,
Pulled up. I had this thing wrapped up in a jacket.
It was sealed.
Sealed.
Make sure you don't get jumped in the parking lot.
Yep.
Okay.
This is
okay.
she's still in here.
Yeah.
She's still in it. Okay.
We.
Okay.
I literally walked in here, took a picture of it, drew on that picture, sent it over to the computer to set up the thumbnail because I didn't do it at home, and then we started.
And then we popped in, ready to go.
Okay.
Ready to
Oh
go.
yeah,
much-
OG Dragon Ball. That's what you don't have. When Goku was a dumb
We need what's a type.
10-year-old? When he
Yeah,
was Goten's
so, like-
age.
But you see, like, I guess there's like little like memories you can get like in the game.
Oh,
Oh,
like,
really?
Yeah, there's like pictures, and it's like, oh, like blah blah. Like it has like little like tidbits from Dragon Ball. So Frank would like elaborate on those. He'd be like, oh, like this is this and this is that. So I kind of know more or less.
Sephi, I want to ask and
Yes.
verify. In those flashbacks, does it talk about Goku roasting on Bulma's dirty old fanny?
Hey,
Is it what?
there was
I guess not.
there's a moment where in the
Well.
anime where it got a bit.
No, there's. I think there's
Got
like
weird.
I think in the
Did
in the
it say
game-
that Yamcha used to be cool?
Yeah. It had like it's like you go to like his hideout and it has like a picture of him like riding like his motorcycle. No, but I think if you go to Master Roshi's island,
Yes.
Oh, no.
something
Back
up
when
like
Krillin
that,
used
and
to
it's
whoop
like
Goku's ass.
she's like lifting up her skirt, and he's like, I was like, oh, Master Roshi, you are nasty.
Yeah. Oh, did it talk about launch?
Oh, actually, she's in the game.
Word?
Yeah, you go and you have to like, because she's trying to find Tien, and you encounter her as the blondie, and then she ends up switching back. And so Frank was like, yeah, like she was in the show, like she's got two personalities, but yeah, you have to like help her find Tien, and then she like switches back, and then she like switches back again. So she's actually in the game.
Yeah, okay. I remember she was in love with Tien. She was like a character, and then after Dragon Ball, she kind of just disappeared.
Yeah, so they put her in the game. So I was like, oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
I think she had like one minor appearance in Z, like only the one, and I think it was like Cell Games.
Really?
Where it was one of those things where she is observing the end of the world.
Was he aged up?
Nah, I don't think so.
Which is weird. Like it's Gohan like 11 now. You know what I mean?
At that point.
Yeah.
And we didn't see him since Goku was like 12. He a grown man now.
Yes, he's married. He has a kid.
2. No. Well, yes, not the time.
Do you think with Launch's personality, I mean, like it happens as often as she sneezes, right?
Yes.
So
yeah, every time she sneezes.
If she just never sneezed for a good while, do you think the memories of the other Launch doesn't really like carry on the timeline until that very point that she comes back in?
I treat it like dissociative identity disorder.
Okay.
Where it's split personalities, where they each have their own set of memories.
Yeah.
So like if Blue was stuck away for like years, she would just have a gap in her memory.
That
like,
sucks.
No, that makes sense because she just
God.
switched back in the game and she's like, how did I get here? And she's like, oh no, like I was my other self again. And then she's like super nice and super sweet. So yeah, that does happen. She's just like, where am I?
Mark says Boo Saga. Got it.
Oh, and the Boo Saga. Oh,
that makes sense too.
That's when the world was ending. For real.
Like for real.
For real.
Like Cell was
Frank
just like
was telling me about the series we don't talk about.
I remember
they mentioned something in Dragon Ball Super. They're like, I guess Boo was reincarnated into somebody.
Yes.
So then Dendo tells Goku about it,
sir.
and then Frank was like, "Oh yeah," he's like, "There's this other series that came out that the creator doesn't really want to be part of it," and he's like, "But it deals with that like kid. His name is Oob."
Yeah, it's Boo backwards. I have beef with that.
Yeah.
You know what? This is about to be a Dragon Ball Z podcast.
Here it is.
GT was not bad.
Okay.
Damn it, I might say it's good. All right?
Oh?
Yes, it has questionable moments. Like those the brothers that danced. You know what I'm talking about.
I do remember that.
I don't remember what they sang, but yes, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they're the ones who wear the undergarments, right?
Yes, that was a questionable decision. I'm with you.
Okay.
However, it does instill a new flavor in the universe. Okay, yes, they do rehash the whole plot with Vegeta wanting to get power and getting absorbed by a villain again. But it was cool because then Goku had to fight all of his homies.
Yeah.
And Goten aged. Damn it.
Goten aged.
Goten and Trunks were allowed to age. Goten was like 25, 27 in GT.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Was he really? Huh.
Yeah. He was like in his 20s.
I thought it was 6, like in the teens at that point. But then again,
27. Yeah, because it was 10 years.
Because there's also Pan, who aged
Pan
up.
was 13. Yeah, so it was 10 years after the end of Dragon Ball, after the fight with Boo, is at the end of Z, where you have Goten with long hair.
Yeah.
And then GT takes place 10 years after that.
Fair.
So he'd be 27 at the time.
Fair. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's like a player.
He is, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, I ain't gotta fight no demons when I was 11-year-old. I got no trauma.
True that. Like, I like that about like the upbringing of like at least Goten, because he was the one who lived in peace generally.
He did die at 7, but you know what?
Yeah, we were just like
we shook that off.
We just kind of brushed that.
It's kind of everyone died, so you can relate.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's all good.
Well, yeah, so there's that one, I guess, that is also part of it. So
Yeah, and then so you also
But
got to say adult trunks. But anyway,
that's where I'm at right now.
And the
So
cool central.
yeah. If you would have told me 5 years ago that I would really enjoy Dragon Ball the series, I'd have been like, "You're crazy. I would never."
You're crazy. I
That's
would
crazy.
never, and all of a sudden,
I like
Oh.
I
anime.
will never
That's
in my
crazy.
life. And then here I am.
Wow,
I've
that's
become soft. Just kidding. Just kidding.
now that's character development.
that's gross. Also, Super Saiyan 4 is the best looking Saiyan form. Anyway,
Yay!
I'm gonna say it anyway. Oh,
So yeah, there it is.
Come again.
oh, the Mark says it. The Para brothers. The Para brothers.
Sure.
What did they
Parappa.
say? I wish I could remember what they said.
Yeah, I got the faintest clue. I just remember like
It was annoying.
I just remember the music in Dragon Ball GT, where mainly like the cutaways for each like little like in between actions here, where you go into like the card.
Mm-hmm.
It was like
The guitar was hard on that, dude.
Yeah.
So aggressive. I loved it.
But then I also felt like the fight music was also not as intense as a result.
Yeah. The animation style was dope.
Yeah. I still say that's technically better than Super as far as just like idle
I
animation.
think it was made by the same people who made Z.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like upgraded. Krillin retired because he's like, you know what?
I can't believe
I-
Krillin is a cop.
I ain't gonna... Krillin was a cop in the new one. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And he's the
I
strongest
know.
human being on Earth. Why are you a cop, bro? It's
true.
canon.
It's true.
I think it's canon that Krillin's the strongest human being.
TNE, I'm sorry, like someone behind.
You're close.
Yeah.
Hercule was just like,
And Hercule's the actual person who doesn't go through the actual like Z fighter training.
right? Like you hang out with the people this much and you're not trying to get in training? No, all right.
Yeah.
Mr. Satan.
Mr. Satan.
But now he's a grandpa
Yeah.
now. So
Man, his grandpa, he retired. He's skinny.
Yeah, he's a grandpa.
Yeah, fuck it.
He's
Yeah, fuck it.
living the
I
life.
got
with
Boo.
yeah, he's like straight up like his
My-
best friend's like the person who could destroy the world,
Yeah, like I'm chill. I'm vibing out.
and the dog. That
And the dog, yeah.
Does-
I forgot about the dog.
that's still my favorite thing about like I guess the Boo saga in general is just like that changing character development of Boo.
That was sweet.
Hercule and the
Doesn't
dog
make
can-
any kind of sense,
Don't know.
but it's very sweet.
It's very sweet. Exactly.
Why do you, if you strip Super Boo of Majin Buu, why do you get Kid Boo? I don't know.
Fuck, I don't know.
I don't know how that
Yeah.
math adds up.
Some weird stuff, but
Yeah.
you know, it's all. Then again, there's also androids.
Dude, don't get started on androids.
And yeah, Android 17 and 18th are both parents. They had kids.
Yeah.
They got married.
Wait, 17 as a... Yo, 17...
Yeah, yes.
Eyeshadow!
Hey,
Nah, yo,
But-
Anai says we gotta get off this topic. We've been talking for 30
okay,
minutes.
but yeah,
What, DBZ?
but yeah, 17's a father. Anyway,
That's crazy.
yeah,
He's got kids.
okay.
Anything.
It's weird because like we have it's a gaming kind of. Well, I wouldn't say it's always gaming for me, but as far as the general thing, it's not just Dragon Ball.
Oh, hold on. What's that? That's right, PS5. You did come out this week, huh?
Yeah,
PS5.
That's
yes.
right, buddy.
you and that
Yeah.
ass at Xbox. I'm just kidding. We just don't have the Xbox
I
Series
know,
X.
but you shouldn't hang out with Xbox. He has a vaping problem.
Apparently so.
Apparently, he
I-
has a smoking problem.
I don't. Why did they have to? I mean, I guess. Why am I asking that question? Why am I surprised that they have to say that?
Dude, was it actually confirmed to be just folks putting their vape smoking
Yeah.
inside their Xbox?
Yeah, it was confirmed.
Like really?
That'd be-
I mean, I get the aesthetic, but like, also that's a hazard.
As a hazard.
A hazard and a half.
You just don't watermelon. Your Xbox is gonna come up with an addiction. Like
Watermelon bubble gum into the system. It's gonna start talking about like
Secondhand smoking from the Xbox.
yeah.
Hey, girl,
saying
dude.
Bro and bro.
yo, what's your
all the
nick
time.
count, bro?
Because
Yeah,
I'll be chewing.
I don't think so. Ay. Did you also get an Xbox, Justin?
I couldn't.
Mm-mm.
That's
No?
the answer. That's the answer. I could.
Damn. Okay.
Trying.
Well, at least you got the PS5.
Yeah, that at the very least. I think we can hold off on Xbox for a little bit,
The superior system.
That's true.
simply because of the fact that like there's not actual like exclusives for the Xbox Series X that you can't play on regular Xbox One. Super cool of Microsoft to kind of go that route too. Yeah, just like some people just can't afford it, especially when there isn't much availability of the consoles, both of them.
Yeah, it's kind of a fight. I saw a dude. I think it was legit. I may have saw a dude on TikTok rob a guy of his PS5.
Fuck.
I think I saw that.
Shit.
Yeah, it was like a dude. So here's the setup: a dude sitting in the parking lot filming. A guy with the PS5 walks out, makes eye contact with the dude, probably wondering why he's filming, and his homie was behind the car in between, and so he came around, snatched it, and dipped. Oh no, he tackled the dude. A camera guy picked up the camera and then ran off. And the next thing I know, I see dude in the shot holding a PS5 at home.
Oh my god.
It's like, this man may have documented a robbery he committed.
Yeah, by stealing a PS.
Oh shit.
I hope it's fake.
I hope. Yeah, I mean, like, holy shit.
Because
that's why I concealed this boy.
Yeah, you gotta keep you gotta come on the Brinks truck to pick up a PS5.
That's crazy.
Shout out to all the scalpers out there.
Yeah, I've seen PS5s going for $1,000. Listen, PS5 is not going anywhere.
No,
it's true.
They're gonna sell it for a really long time, so you're pretty dumb, like, for selling it.
I saw a dude sell for
and you're dumb for
$1,900.
buying it.
It's crazy.
So, yes, we'll probably eventually get into.
I hope
snacks.
I hope
Bug snacks.
Bug snacks.
Apparently, yeah. It's one of those sleeper hits.
Yeah, apparently it slaps.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, I saw girlfriend reviews do review, and apparently it's a fun game that's not just basically Pokemon Snap, but there's like a deeper story to it.
Okay.
It's actually like pretty intriguing. Also has really good voice talent behind it.
So I've heard,
Everybody be sleeping on bug snacks, okay?
Okay.
And I am with you.
Also, don't sleep on Astro's Playroom either, because I think I heard about, like, because as far as the DualSense controller, like, that's heavily utilized in that one, and it's just a joy to just try it out. Definitely something I should try out, like, tonight.
Oh yeah, you gonna try it, or you gonna try it tonight?
Yeah. So I think the plan is that like outside the podcast, we're gonna like unbox this boy, have it set up, and then later tonight we'll run through like some games to see like what runs well. Specifically, what I want to try out is 2018's Marvel Spider-Man.
Oh,
see if it gets the support from it. And also Death Stranding as well. Even though that got a PC release, I want to see if it gets supported too, as far as like the 60 frames per second.
Right.
And then we'll probably try an actual like PlayStation 5 like exclusive game. Yeah, it'll be fun.
That's nice.
It'll be a good time.
Yeah, it'll be a really freeform live stream, since Anaya already did his stream like earlier this morning.
Shout out to Anaya.
What time are you streaming?
Yeah,
he streamed Strum at 10.
Strum.
He's strong at 10 a.m.
Yeah, 10 today.
He was doing whatchamacallit. He was playing, what was it, Battleship Brigade? It was on the Switch.
Yes, it was on Switch. I think it was not Battle. Is it Battleship Brigade?
Battle Chef, yeah.
Battle Chef.
Yeah.
Battle Chef Brigade. Thank you.
Really interesting game.
Yeah, it looked fun. I like the animation style.
Yeah.
That looked really pretty.
Came out in 2017.
Oh, wow.
Like, same... Well, it was March 2017 that the Switch came out, but it was at November of 2017.
Oh, actually, you brought that up about the Switch, speaking of...
No.
Yes, to segue into your next topic.
I see that.
Of like how the new gens, how Nintendo will handle this new generation.
Yes. That is, it's now something that, well, I mean, some people would argue against it because, like, the Switch has just kind of been there, and it's kind of, aside from the first parties, it is like a treasure trove for like indies, as far as just taking indies on the go. But the thing is, and well, I think it's more of like my observation of it, is the fact that I've been now focusing on these next gen titles, although it's kind of weird because there's not a lot of exclusives out there just yet, because it just came out this past week. But we're now looking at like old generation games just getting the support from their new consoles. The Switch came out like in 2017, and the big question now for me is, what will Nintendo do in response to just like just the improved performance of all the other games. Meanwhile, their demo of Hyrule Warriors Calamity Ganon goes at the highest at least like 25 frames per second to like sometimes 6
frames per second.
Yes.
Let's go.
Let's absolutely.
My man hand drew the game. It was 6 frames. It's a comic.
But the weird thing is that when I was playing it like the other day, I didn't really think much about like the performance of it. Just playing it, it was playable is what I'm trying to say. Okay. But then when I took myself out of that mindset and realized like, oh wait, there's like Demon Souls over here that someone's like playing at like straight 60 frames per second, and look at all the lighting and look at all this other stuff. I was like, man. And so now I put myself in this position of wondering what will Nintendo do as response to that, if they won't even go that route.
I don't know. They might just kind of be happy where they're at. Like they kind of have this like niche, and it's like I guess what I'm thinking their mindset is like, why compete with them when we have our own little thing going?
Exactly.
And people seem to really like it, you know? Which, I mean, I guess that makes sense, but at the same time, there needs to be room for growth. And I don't think, at least in my opinion, I don't think Nintendo would last very long thinking like that.
Yeah.
I at least would like for them to start thinking ahead and saying, okay, now that we have, you know, PS5 and Xbox One, like, obviously a lot of people are going to gravitate to those consoles. So it's like, how do we keep their interest?
Facts.
Yes, exactly.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, like this past year, like Animal Crossing like blew up in sales.
Right.
And that game hardly runs at 60 frames.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now, and it's talking purely from frames per second as like the obvious like difference between like all the consoles. But as far as like the actual game itself, like Nintendo still remains to be a very unique type of playing experience for each and every person who buys a game from the console. So
right.
There's also that. It's just like it's unique within itself to really just stand out. If they just kept releasing games of like from their like original IPs like year after year. But I do just kind of wonder, like, are they going to boost the performance of that, because that is starting to become a demand now with like a lot of focus on like 4K gaming, even though us ourselves don't even have a 4K display in this office space. So it's a weird transitional period, but also I wonder if Nintendo's thinking about that.
Right.
I want to piggyback, so I'll piggyback off of Sephi.
Okay.
Where like I kind of agree with her. Where, like I don't think Nintendo has tried to compete with Sony or Microsoft since like the GameCube. To be quite honest, like once they hit the Wii and like we're doing a totally different like kind of experience. I don't think they're gonna try to fight in the like quality battle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's because I've seen this. I can't remember where I saw this argument done, but like they, instead of trying to, because I think trying to go the graphics and frames per second is, even though it's important in terms of like aesthetic and interaction with the game, I think going that route is like it's kind of like a game where like you're always trying to outcompete yourself, and it's like harder and harder to like, because if you look at, so Last of Us, when that game first came out, that was like, oh my god, the most realistic graphics. This is prime. Like we're never gonna. This is the greatest I've ever seen. And then a few years later, you look back and it's like, you can see where it's this little less than. Whereas with Nintendo, instead of trying to go for like hyper realism, they're going for more like of a creative
art style.
Yeah, art style, which like Wind Waker to this day still looks beautiful to me. And that game came out in like 05. Yeah, and it's like so I think that's kind of I feel like they've completely left the market of Sony and like trying to fight in that battle. Now they kind of have their own lane on their own. And so I think the thing is they won't try to compete that way. My only fear is that Nintendo feels that they're so cornered in a market that they don't even have to try anymore.
See, yeah.
That's my fear, because they kind of just have to just keep busting out a new Mario game, a new Legend of Zelda, and and people will buy it, a new Animal Crossing, and then bada boom, people will get it, because we know that we are the only people who do this, and no one else can compete with us in this, and bada boom, bada bang.
Right, and it's like the fans already know what to expect, especially with Animal Crossing. It's like, yeah, I know this game. There's maybe some new updates and stuff, but it's familiar to them, and people they're banking on, oh, this feels familiar. This is nostalgic, so people will buy it no matter what.
Yeah.
But I think they got a good thing going for them, but I think that they also what they need to do is just kind of keep investing in new and creative ways and listen to the fans the fans.
Yeah, especially I'm curious to see what they'll do. Also they kind of have a blessing with how their release schedule works. With Switch coming out in 2017, they're now like at a few year offset from Microsoft and Sony, so they have time to see what the market does, how things change, and adjust accordingly. So it's also why they're in a really great spot to be. Like, we don't gotta like Marcus, like Sony, I'm sorry, the Xbox and PlayStation came out like the same day, like within a day of each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's competition. And people, Christmas is coming up, people can only afford one system. Like, they're in deep competition.
Yes.
Whereas Switch kind of like, oh well, we released
back in 2017
off like by 3 years. We have more than enough time to adjust how we create our system, and we already have our market. We just innovate and make a new creative way to play games, like the half console, half handheld, hand nunchucks and Wiimote. Like, we're doing other things, and other folks try to kind of have to do more. Like, PlayStation and Xbox have to do more work to try to compete with that, like with their own sticks and VR and all that jazz.
Going over to Anaya, he was saying that Nintendo better hype up the indies, and also
that's facts.
Yeah, he also said Nintendo's Pro, or whatever the name will be, is going to have an announcement late next year, calling it now.
Ooh, Nintendo Pro, like a high powerful machine version.
Yes,
like a Switch.
I think I'm going to back up on Naya, but also say that the announcement will come earlier this year, like
December,
March, or before.
Oh, early next year.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna think, because it won't completely blow over the whole fact of like the competition that is like this next gen like rave going through, but they're also going to just kind of observe it for a little bit, and I think especially just seeing what the DualSense can do, I think they're gonna try to adapt their Joy-Cons to add further technologies into them for their next Switch Pro, whatever it's gonna be called.
That's facts.
Right. So you guys gonna get one in that case?
I don't know.
If that's the case, are you guys gonna buy one? Since
I think I would, just for the sake of content. It's just a lot of fun.
Yeah,
just to see like what things are gonna be like, and to see people's reactions to it. And I'd love for us to kind of be that channel to just go headfirst in there and just see like what's what.
Yeah, what it is.
Okay.
What's good?
What's up, gamer?
Okay.
What's up, gamers? It looks. That's cool to see. That's cool.
Yeah.
I want to see what Nintendo does. I want to see
I'm interested.
hyper realistic. We know we had that hyper realistic Legend of Zelda with Twilight Princess.
I am a big fan of Nintendo. I've always been a big fan of
really?
Nintendo, so I will most likely buy it.
I'll see. I'll be the. You know what? I'm gonna be the contrarian. I'm gonna have to see what they do.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait to see what happens.
Well. All right.
That one controls me. Yeah. I ain't a part of your system.
I ain't part of your system,
man.
I threw it on the ground.
do. Speaking of throw it on the ground, yo, Twitch is fucking up.
Oh,
Twitch is throwing away.
Apparently so.
Yes, buddy. For the yeah. Twitch is in some hot water the past couple weeks.
All right.
Because of their DMCA policy.
Yes.
So for those who don't know the situation, in the past few weeks, a lot of creators across the platform have been getting hit with these DMCA strikes.
Yes.
For those who don't know, that's strikes on musical content, copywritten music. I cannot remember the name. I think it's musical Copyright Act.
I think so.
That
Digital
the
Music
acronyms
Copyright
line up.
Act.
I'm no lawyer. But
that makes the most sense to me, so that's what we're gonna do.
That's what we're gonna roll with. DMCA, yeah. So there have been strikes from like different record labels for the use of music in Twitch streams. It was the similar thing that happened to YouTube a couple years ago, where record label said, "Yo, our music is too free. You keep using our we're not getting a cut of this.
Fair.
It's too free.
It's too free, and we're not seeing any of it." And so there have been strikes on all these Twitch channels. Like, folks just waking up one morning and they already have 2 strikes when you have a max of 3 before your channel shut down.
And they're like their 300 like catalogs of clips or archives
like
are riddled.
6 years worth have had this music, and Twitch has been had a really poor response to to people. Mm-hmm. Like, they gave like a 3-day window to scrub through when people have like I think it was Pokimane, like she has like hundreds of thousands of clips on her Twitch channel. Like, it'd be impossible to scrub through. They had a bot that went through and automatically deleted videos, but it didn't tell them what was the issue, how they can improve, or anything like that. It just kind of just woke up and stuff was deleted. Mm-hmm. And that's a big risk as folks who stream on Twitch.
Yes.
That's also something you have to worry about and look into.
Yeah, that's something that we've been planning ahead. Granted, though, like, we haven't had too many occasions where we had copyrighted content, except for one podcast that I wasn't there for. But in any case, aside from that, there is the whole issue of just, like, what do we do from, like, going forward? Like, of course, like, we'd love to use music as part of the entertainment factor, like, of like a Twitch stream.
Right.
And that's in the mindset of like every other streamer, like on the website. But now you have to think about it, because here's another thing. Twitch had a playlist of just like soundtracks that people could play in the background. Apparently, all the licensing wasn't acquired for some of their songs, so they're kind of under fire for that as well. So.
Jeez, so
I think the main takeaway for a lot of content creators is to take a different approach, maybe make your own music, or just not.
Luckily, we have someone
free music.
Yeah, luckily we have someone in our group who makes music, and that's the music we've been using for like our waiting rooms and stuff.
Shout out to Anat.
Shout out to Anat. Shout out to Absol Arts, Blue Gold.
Love Anaya.
Blue Go.
Stream SoundCloud. But the issue also comes with like games that have music in them.
That's true.
That's also the big issue, because if you're streaming a video game, copyrighted music is in the game, plays on the stream, you are liable for a strike.
I.e., Marvel Spider-Man, like literally the first opening scene
has music in it. It has a copywritten popular track on it.
Kingdom Hearts 3 opening music,
Skrillex. Boom, getting hit. If you play GTA, if you play Need for Speed, Midnight Club, or Guitar Hero.
Rip.
Like, there's a plethora of games. I saw a funny clip where someone's like, all right, guys, welcome to my Guitar Hero stream. It just...
oh, shit.
Oh.
Hit the whammy. I'm gonna get star power on.
Right, and also if you're a music streamer and you stream and you like cover music,
like a DJ,
like if you're one of the folks who like play an instrument covers of song, like I saw a guitar player dude who does, like, plays a song in the back and then it's a drummer, he like adds drums to like songs without it, and like if that's caught, bada boom bada bing. So I think I was doing a little bit of research before the podcast, and I think one of the things that on a blog post of Twitch, they noted that if you're a music creator, you can do that. You just can't like record it or archive it or whatever. It's just live stream and that's it. I think that's what they were trying to do. Chance to change.
Yeah, that's the only change. But it was also kind of like within this vague paragraph of what you can do for that scenario.
Right. It was they're like, the big release of the announcement they gave wasn't really as clear cut as it could have been, to give every streamer like a path of what can be done and what can't be done. So it's kind of in this weird nebulous space right now of like, what's good, what's not good.
And one of these streamers that we watch, XQC.
Yeah.
At the end of his streams, he does the Killer's a couple of their songs.
Oh,
It's like
oh.
kind of like his ending thing. Like that's his thing. Like that's what he's known for. So he like went as far as to contact the Killers and say, hey, like this is my thing. Like I use your songs for the end of my stream. It's like a thing we've always done. Like how do I go about buying like licensing from you, or like how do I go about this? So they actually got back to him and they're like, oh, you gotta like talk to like, you know, all these corporate people, you know, basically go through corporate route. But it's like some streamers are pretty serious about this, you know. He's going all the way as to buy licensing for the song just so he can play
Which
it on the
is
stream, you know.
not cheap.
No, yeah, and it's not cheap at all.
Gee. I remember one time we tried to play a movie at a school once, and it cost like $100 to film to play the movie.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was crazy.
That's crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
They don't make it cheap.
It's not easy. And that's only a movie being played one time. I couldn't imagine what it's like to get the Killers music.
Yeah, like when you have the license, is it for like a limited time frame, or is it just like you have the license, you have the license?
I think for in
I
his
don't know.
case.
That's a good question. I don't know.
Oh, if you have to do it each time,
Whew.
impossible.
I think if you buy like the license, you get it for like maybe a certain period of time,
Or maybe a
you
certain
can
number
do
of
this.
videos.
Maybe it's like a thing like you renew every like 5 or 10 years.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you know, like
Probably.
something like that.
Probably. Oh yeah, fun fact. Do you know bars and clubs have to pay for the music they play for?
Wow.
Really?
In that same licensing thing, yeah. If you own a bar or you have a club, you have to pay to have the music play over.
You know, I
I
think
did not know that.
I think there was a situation where it was kind of the same thing with that. I believe it was this was related to the Mega Man X collection.
Okay.
One that recently came out for both, like I guess the first one and the second one. I think they had some licensed music for it. And on Spotify, they have like different themes for what was initially like a lyrical like song in a certain portion of the game. I looked further into it, and I guess the reasoning for that was because I guess there was a time frame where they had the music, but now they no longer have it. So I'm wondering if it has something to do with the licensing stuff, where it maybe is just a time frame type of thing.
Yeah.
Interesting stuff.
Music law is
Legality stuff.
nuts.
Ooh.
Yeah, exactly. The whole legality behind it, like, it's quite insane.
Oh, hold on, Seffi, can you remind me? Did Taylor Swift ever have to re-record an album? One of her old albums? Or am I thinking of someone else?
No, she was going to, because she doesn't own any of her masters, but
Yeah.
if she re-records all of her music, she owns it. So I think that
Yes.
honestly, I don't know if she's I think she is still going through that. I haven't heard anything about it actually.
Because this whole law thing reminds me of this artist by the name of JoJo, very popular back in the early 2000s. So she didn't have access to masters of her old music, and so in order to get masters for her old music, she actually re-recorded like 3 albums worth of music.
Oh wow.
And re-put it
Wow.
out. And it's like now she owns. Same with T-Pain. T-Pain now owns music after a certain point, and that's the music that we're allowed to like play. His little music pack.
Oh yeah.
whatever,
I was
they-
wondering about
that's
that.
okay.
Like, should we still keep
That is because he owns that music because on his own label. And he's just like,
Oh, because he's a streamer too, you know.
yes, he's also God man. T-Pain gets struck for his own music.
I know, right?
Who called the strike? It ain't me.
Yeah, T-Pain is a Twitch streamer too.
That's so funny. Oh, Brendan Urie can't play any Panic at the Disco.
Damn. Wow.
Unless, yeah, if he doesn't own it. If he
Being
doesn't,
an artist, being an artist and having to sign these contracts where they own pretty much all your music, it sucks, you know.
bro,
Yeah.
music law is crazy. I'm not even gonna look
It's
into.
like for the sake of just, I guess, elevating yourself and your brand to this like level of notoriety.
It's not. It ain't easy being cheesy, as they say.
Right.
Okay.
Speaking of Twitch, I got this notification on my Twitch about like something happening, like some like
Girl, what
I
it
don't know
is?
something.
TwitchCon?
Yeah, no, something like that.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, it's like Twitch. It's like TwitchCon, but it's like
What's
something else.
GlitchCon.
You mean GlitchCon?
Yeah. That's what it is. What is that? I don't know what that is.
I'm actually
wow.
entirely not too sure. Like, as far as the distinguishing like factors between like TwitchCon and GlitchCon, I couldn't tell you. I just know that GlitchCon has been a thing for a little bit, maybe.
I've heard the name before.
Yeah, so I think right now that's just kind of a thing that's happening right now as far as like content creators just kind of jumping into this. It's just one of those conventions that kind of highlights the content creators. When I last saw it, like earlier this morning, it was kind of highlighting the cosplayers on Twitch.
Oh, nice.
So that's cool.
That's cool. I didn't know there's specific cosplayers on Twitch.
Yeah, so when I was there, they were showcasing. I don't know if anyone knows Mika Burden.
Oh no.
Oh, I know the name.
Yeah, she used to be with Rooster Teeth. I think she's kind of independent now.
Okay.
And I guess she's just doing cosplay like on Twitch. But I saw her. I was like, oh yeah, I remember her.
Oh, yeah.
Which reminds me, going back to like some social media personalities, Christoph, I did not know that the sweatshirt you were wearing yesterday was also
Philip DeFranco.
Philip DeFranco.
Yeah, Philly D.
Because I looked at it, I was like, that's too cool to be Philip DeFranco.
Yeah, dude, he's like actually making fashion. Like,
yeah, because I thought a lot of it's just like unironic, like humorous, like kind of stuff. But
no, man,
it was actually legit something. I was like, oh, okay.
I like that. I kind of like that trend of like when creators make merch. It's not just like a name. It's like actual like something. Like a cool fashionable brand. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Him and Nathan Zed with the Good Enough brand. Yeah, Good Enough. It was like a whole thing. Like these dope shirts. Folks were like from like Kalani, and I think Tyra Banks wore one. Which I don't know how Tyra Banks got a hold of his shirt. It might not be Tyra Banks. I might be confusing it with another model, but I can't remember. But yeah,
super cool though.
The Greens backed him.
Oh,
oh, okay.
Yeah,
the Greens,
or the Fine Brothers, right? Or, no, is that different?
Different pair of brothers.
What were they called? The Vlog Brothers.
Vlog Brothers. There you go.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
It's like
Just gotta.
Had to dust off the old memory there. Yeah, dust that off. That's all good.
Oh yeah, jump back to it. Nice saying like that's why we're making our own music. So yes,
yeah.
I'm very slowly trying to make some music too, but yeah, Nia's kind of leading the pack on that one.
He's the guy with the experience.
Yeah, we do have the software here, and he uses the Office to help curate some more music, and as well as just kind of like go through like his mind of trying to figure out like what other things he could do for the channel. So
shout out to Anaya.
Yeah, shout out to Anaya again.
My man working. He's working. Yo, everyone, round of applause for man Anaya real quick while he's here. Let my man give him the flowers while he can smell them.
We don't have smell-o-vision though.
We don't. That's not.
We're not gonna make that a thing.
It was cool with the Wild Thornberrys Rugrats movie, but yeah, we don't gotta do it again.
Don't need to do that again.
Yeah, it was fun. It had its moment.
Universal Studios, there was a particular torso like attraction where you will go up and close and personal with like I forget which like it was just like maybe like a obligatory like great ape that was just gonna breathe on you and you just smell bananas, and I was like, this should not be a thing in the future.
This is too much.
In case off tangent on that one.
It's the tangent pod.
What else do we have like on our topics list that we can magically segue into? Because we were just talking about PlayStation, then we talked about Twitch a little bit.
Yes, we did.
Because
we talk about how stuffy Anaya's nose is.
Why do you know that?
Because he told me.
Because he told.
He said her nose is stuffy.
Oh, I'm sorry, Anaya. Get over it.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Just don't feel like that. Just don't do it.
Let's talk. We can talk about the channel.
Yes.
We got a little few updates.
We got some changes.
My fault. My record was skipping. I don't know.
No, so was mine.
Yeah.
No, yeah, we have. We were talking about last week about some like schedule changes, like within people like working in the office, doing their own stuff because schedules will be changing. It's gonna be changing like in the future because of like COVID, being kind of the biggest thing that affects us specifically. Like once this all like kind of pans over, like even I'll be affected where like I'll have to change up my schedule a little bit more so. And the reason that is just because like some of us like are working at home. Some people are like just having to change their hours because of the COVID stuff, and also just like outside factors like people like being employed, unemployed, people taking spots to fill up like certain time frames that we're covering for, stuff like that. So for us, we're having a meeting every month, and this one that's coming up, we are going to discuss our new schedule so far, and see if we can like adjust it so that we also have like our own like shared time of just being free to do whatever we need to do, whether it be self-care or just other contributions, projects for the channel. For me, I'd love to do more like editing / music curation stuff, but that's kind of what I want to do. But I also know that like streaming has been like a lot of fun. I just don't want to be oversaturating it to the point where it's like I have no other time to do anything else.
Right. It's important.
Because I think I got to that point. So that's kind of what I wanted to be.
But we did change our schedule on our Twitch if you haven't checked it out already.
Yeah. It's probably going to change again.
It's not fair. It's not, you know what, what I'm saying?
We
We're just
appreciate
free
you sticking with us
spirits.
throughout the schedule.
We're just free spirits, you know what I mean? We switch it up if we gotta. But we do have
It's
a
called
schedule.
variety.
Variety.
And I says we'll have a dank meeting tomorrow.
We will have a dang meeting.
DangIT meeting.
Who's going to get the pizza?
Oh, yeah, I'll get some pizza. It's
Mm.
going to have pineapples, though.
I'm okay with pineapples.
Swag. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll
Pineapples.
buy my own pizza over here.
You will.
Kristoff and I just analyze ourselves like in front of them.
Yeah, that's right. I know. I'm gang. I'm pineapple gang till the day I die. Till the eyes roll back.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
All right.
It's always pineapple. I'm going too hard for pineapple.
Okay, yeah, we're going too hard.
All right.
It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, party, you just kind of bring your own little like quick bit like pineapples, like
You gotta just catch like in the back of the corner, just. just
and like, yo, bro, did you just sneak some pineapple? I'm like, I don't know what you mean.
I don't know, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
But yeah, also one of the things that we'll talk about in the meeting is just how we're going to change up. Well, maybe not change up, but also try to like establish like who does what, specifically for like Let's Plays and other stuff for YouTube specifically, because we've been kind of on the Twitch train for a little bit.
We've been going hard on Twitch,
and YouTube's kind of been the place where we upload our manga read reactions, and that's kind of been it. But with Ruby coming around, I'm hoping that we'll have reactions on that. Bring back Let's Plays, so that adds another thing, and then I don't know, something specific for YouTube, something that like
only we can do on YouTube.
Yeah, because otherwise you have the same experience on Twitch as far as like VODs and stuff like that. But YouTube's a lot more.
I have an idea, but I have an idea, but it's like a Leenum Dunham pitch. Like I got bare minimum.
Okay.
I don't really got. I got like maybe a plot. Got no character names. Mm-hmm. Like I just got vibes. You know what I'm saying? It's just vibes. But
you just got this particular vibe that you felt on a Tuesday, and you're like,
it's like, yeah, I'll bring it up. I'll talk about it. I'll air it out with you. See how you guys feel about it.
Yeah. Well, you know what, Kristoff?
I respect it.
The creation of the universe started with one thing.
Didn't it though?
Why do you sound like an anime character when you said that? You're like, I just imagine you like pushing up your glasses, like.
I love it.
Love it. See?
Yeah.
Oh,
Dang it, anime when?
Dang it, anime when?
Whoa.
Steffi, I think you just came across a Galaxy Brain idea.
Whoa.
Galaxy Brain. There you go. Dang it, anime.
What would it be about though? It's just like our like.
It's a slice of life.
Slice of
life.
Yeah,
slice of life.
It's a slice of life, but we have the ability to deconstruct like this office building, like from the top floor to the bottom.
Yep.
And then bring it back to the next episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, exactly.
I got burned to a crisp.
It's almost
like, see me back next week. Like
it's like Full House the anime. We'll call it the Full List House.
Full list.
We
might have some issues legally.
How about
replace the L's with I with capital I's?
Filled to the brim house.
Oof. Spilleth over. The house that spilleth over. runneth over. Holy grail.
And we'll have our own song. Like, everywhere we thought.
We gotta invert the chords so it's when you listen it backwards, it sounds like the devil's. No,
The good old Black Eyed Peas scenario.
good old black. Run it back. Just put that thing down, flip it, and reverse it.
Openings. Sorry to go back to Dragon Ball real quick, but the super
Yeah, go
opening
ahead.
we're on now slaps, and I've just. If you all know what I mean.
I think
Y'all
I know.
I don't actually, because I.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, because you missed. That's right. Well,
Yeah,
anyways,
the
there's
slap
two
part of the-
openings, and the opening we have now absolutely slaps. It's so much better than the first one.
Does it slap harder than the Jujutsu Kaisen opener?
Ooh.
I don't know that.
Damn it.
Dang!
Don't worry, Steffi. You'll get there
We'll have
eventually.
yeah, dude.
Okay.
The openings.
Jujutsu Kaisen is just it's a treat.
It's so. It's just
Really strong start. Really strong.
really strong start. I hope they don't go the way of One Punch Man.
Okay.
That boy fell off.
I guess to segue into another topic.
Let's go.
I guess to get a little bit serious here. San Diego is
Gosh.
back in the purple tier, which means that everything is closed now.
Oh.
Not that it matters. We haven't gone anywhere, but San Diego is
Damn.
on the highest restrictions.
The highest.
So, the highest.
You saw it visually.
I was like, no
Visually.
T-Guns burrito?
Dang.
No. Well, I guess like restaurants have to have like outdoor seating, or else
Okay.
they can't open.
Outdoor seating is so weird.
Lupe's
I
Soccer
know,
Shop's
it's
gonna be
so-
sweating. What outdoor seating?
It's weird. They put up like a tent, like a sealed tent outside.
Yeah, they put like tents up because like Benihana across the street from
Benihana's?
has that. Benihana has outdoor seating. Obviously, it's not for like the the whole grill thing, but if you just order the food, they just bring it to you outside. There's a bunch of like
Fair.
tents up here in San Diego
And it's,
with like seating for.
Damn.
Actually, Frank and I did that a couple months ago. We went out to a Mexican restaurant. We had to sit outside. It was kind of weird. It was like in the summer too, so it was like hot.
yeah. Can't sit
Yeah,
inside
so-
unless the inside's outside.
Yeah, so that's where we're at right now. But we don't do anything anyways, so
We used to be
it
out.
doesn't really matter. We be chilling right now.
Honestly, I forget what the point is of going out anymore.
Honestly, yeah. It's just I'm so tired all the time.
why-
You know, I work,
Like, why do we
I
gotta
have to
go?
come home, make dinner, and clean. Like it just gets tiring, and I just like don't want to go anywhere. Like my weekends are
It's
just
true.
like I can veg out and do a little bit of cleaning if I have to.
I did learn how to make a pie though.
Oh.
Nice. All right.
Pumpkin chiffon pie.
Oh,
nice.
I'm
Very
not a
well.
fan of pumpkin, but that does sound pretty.
What the
good.
Seffi?
It's so weird because Frank likes pumpkin pie.
First
and I
no
would have
pineapple,
never
no
guessed.
pumpkin?
No.
Dang.
No.
I'll
I
let,
know.
I'll
I
let
want to get
Jess-
back into.
I'll make another one.
uh,
I'll let you have some.
Okay.
I'll
So
make
you
like-
missing out?
I'll make like 2 for Thanksgiving or something.
Well, I'll be there for Christmas. Well, I'm going back to make tamales with the family.
Aww.
So,
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm gonna give you this pie. That's what I'm gonna gift you.
Eh,
A whole
oh.
pie you won't want.
a whole pie.
You don't want.
I'll
I'll try
at
to
least
make an
try it.
apple something like an apple Dutch or apple crumble.
Mmm.
Ooh, I love apple pie.
I'm
Nice
learning to
warm
cook.
slice of apple pie. Ooh, you guys
Mm.
should go. There's this little town that's like near here called Julian, and they make good apple pies. They're known for their apples, Julian apples, and they have like
Julian.
their own like cider. Like they make their own cider.
Oh,
There's a
shit.
pie shop called Mom's Pie Shop. That's,
Oh
like, the
wow,
biggest-
that's a good brand name.
and it is so good. There's big lines all the time. Like when we went, there was like a line going out the door.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So if you guys ever like come to like visit, you should do Julian. It's
Well, I
like
mean-
a little bit up in the mountains, So you don't want to go when it's snowing, obviously.
Facts.
But you go, it's like this like a little town, and you just like walk through. You go get some pie. You look at some stuff.
All right.
Mm.
I mean, Oak
Yeah,
Glen did
yeah.
burn down, so we gotta go somewhere for our apples.
Hey, wait.
Yeah.
I just thought about that because like it'd be super chill because like Seffi came like around like I think last week even.
Yes.
Last weekend, yep.
Yeah, she just came in because like it was like her mom's birthday, but also she came in by and visit just real quick.
Yeah, she was
it'd
in
be
that stream if you watch.
Yeah, I mean, if we were to go visit her, like in return, I only fear that like whether either we'll have parking or we'll just have no parking whatsoever.
Depends how the vibe is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it depends. Well, I'm gonna try to do the same thing I did last with my mom's birthday. Is come the night before. So if I do that, because I'm coming for like to make tamales, which is gonna be like sometime the beginning of December, and then we're actually coming for like actual Christmas. So when I come to make tamales, we'll come the night before, and I can hang out with you guys if possible.
Oh, that's something I've been forgetting. This meeting as well.
She exists?
Kind of Christmas exchange. Secret Santa.
Oh!
Yes, Secret Santa
No, I
will
got
be
you.
upon us.
No, I got you. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it'll be really interesting this time around.
I just gotta figure out how to make the graham cracker crust stay together. I gotta figure that out.
Yes, so my parents asked me what I wanted for Christmas, and I'm trying to get back into baking because I used to be really big in baking in high school. So they're gonna buy me like all the stuff to get started. Because I already have like the actual mixer, but I need like new cake
You got that
pans,
big
I
old
need,
one?
like frosting tips and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to get back into it, make some cakes.
That's so cute. That's so cool.
I need to just start making cookies. Like,
Dude.
let's just start from the basics.
We're just gonna start Dang It Baking.
Dang it, baking.
Dang it, baking! We could have a baking channel. I'll be like, welcome back to the baking channel. Today we're gonna make.
It's the premise of this entire office building. We don't have an oven,
We do. Oh,
nor proper like tables.
we don't have any ventilation. Like if public health comes in here, whoo!
I can I'll stream it at my place. I'll just be like, all right, guys, here we go, baking stream.
The great.
That'd be cool, actually.
Not British.
Like we're all like this is kind of a stretch, but like what if it was like SFE's place? We started like from the start, like as a
We
stream.
make a 3-course meal.
We have uniforms.
Oh.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
Steffi's leading the charge. Like, all right, Justin, you do this. Kristoff, you do this.
All right, Justin, Julie and the carrot. Kristoff, I want you to brown the meat on all sides.
Brown that meat.
Brown it.
Yeah, so
Just dip it in straight fire at this point.
is that it? Just take a blowtorch to it.
Am I doing it
Is that
right?
good?
Did I do it right? Did I do it? Did I do it, Mama?
Dad wins.
Did I win?
All right, you're winning, son.
No, is
Maybe in spirit.
in spirit, in thought. Sephi, you're gonna deny it as put you at the head of the baking division.
Yes.
Hell yeah. I'll be baking all kinds of goodies.
Steffi's the main baking producer.
What do I want to bake? I want to make a buns,
Just buns?
brioche buns,
Oh.
Brioche.
brioche.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
okay.
wanna
I want
have
to
a
start making bread
julienne.
too. Oh, I forgot to get the dough hook for my mom.
Oh,
My mixer comes with a dough hook. So I can
how
make
you ever
bread
gonna be the
and
next
stuff.
Claire Saffitz if you don't got the baking hook?
I know. I
The
gotta
bread
get the
hook.
baking hook, and I gotta get silicone and baking mats.
Oh.
I gotta get a dough cutter, so when I
Oh.
eventually make bread, I gotta cut the dough.
Oh.
But when if you got the dough.
Only if you got the dough can you cut the dough. You know what I mean?
Can I? Yeah.
Can I get a heck yeah?
Can I get a freak? Yeah.
Can I get a hiya?
Can I get a yes, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sorry.
Yes,
Currently, we don't have a controller, so we don't have access to the stream
The
deck right
soundboard is over there.
way over yonder.
But way over yonder, it's just 3 feet out of reach.
Yeah, that's too far. I'm sorry.
That's too much, bro. I'm not. I got a
I
mic in
just
front of me.
asked a little too much. I'm just gonna.
I just brought the PlayStation. You're asking way too much
Like
at
you're
this
asking
point.
the world of me. Speaking of the world, it's about that time.
It's about that time.
We've almost won about a little over an hour.
Yeah.
All right.
Saying as if we have to now resume the world, as if the world just stopped just for us.
It did.
Oh, it did?
It did. Yeah.
Go outside, see a
That's
bird
the kind
just
of power
suspended in
that we
midair.
have.
I think I'll start flying
Goku
once we
who?
start.
It will. Goku who?
Goku who? It's all about Dang It production.
That's what's up.
Ah.
We're the true Z fighters.
That's
The
right.
D fighters. No,
The D
that's something
fighters.
else.
Nope.
That's something else.
No.
That's something
We
else. I
don't.
don't
Nope.
need that.
Nope. We need to not ever.
Would
do
make a
it.
great fanfic, but Yowie.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was a fanfic out there for Dragon Ball called The D Fighters. If somebody could find that for me, maybe I'll look for it myself. I
Just
don't
turn
know.
safe search on when you do.
Scissors. The D fighters.
Drew's offering. Yo, dog, Drew's made an offer in the chat.
Oh, hold on. I was gonna take a look at that and see.
He get a rack, straight cat. It's gotta be cash.
Yeah, that's right. I'll give you 1,000 for that PlayStation 5. I could buy 2 of them with that.
Could buy 2 of them with that.
I'm sorry.
But this is already here. This is ours.
It's already here. I already licked it.
This is
what?
What? Huh?
Okay. Well.
So I guess we'll go ahead and end it here.
I'll be touching all on this.
Bro, I've been like slapping the back of this.
Yo, man, I hugged it. We made love.
What?
What? Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much.
What's this used condom?
Thank you guys so
For
much for watching.
This has been episode 334 of the Dang It Prodcast.
My name is Justin.
I'm Christoph.
And I'm Sephi.
And we'll
thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. And we'll see you.
The next one. #bye, everyone. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, we should start using Dang Gang.